Welcome to the EarthFIT blog video on EarthFIT training versus something like cardio exercise. So I just want to go over what the difference between the training would be, even if it's short-term training versus like long-term cardio. So when we're training at EarthFIT, we're creating something called excess post-oxygen consumption. And I've spoke about this a little bit before. We'll put a link to the other video down below. But basically, excess post-oxygen consumption has to do with the amount of oxygen you consume after exercise. When you go into exercise, you're at a certain level of homeostasis, and this is why the warm-up is actually very important too. You want to raise the level of oxygen and blood flow in your body, and that's going to prepare you for the exercise session. So it's psychologically going to prepare you, it's going to prepare your body, it's going to prepare your joints and everything. Once you go into the training and you start moving, you start doing cardio exercises, weightlifting, it creates oxygen deprivation in the body, meaning the body is always wanting to go back to homeostasis, which is the place you were at before you even started training and warming up. It wants to be at that level plane of oxygen in the body. So when you train, you're creating that oxygen deprivation, and then that's that feeling of, okay, I can't catch my breath. And that's actually very beneficial for fat loss, calorie burning, increasing your VO2 max, which is the heart, the amount of blood and the heart pumps, and the amount of oxygen it takes in through the body. And excess post-oxygen consumption is also known as the afterburn. So how many calories you burn after training. During the training, we keep our heart rate up. And keeping that heart rate up, like I said, will keep that excess or the oxygen deprivation. Plus, you're lifting weights. So the force through the muscle is you're activating all the muscle fibers. The muscle fibers use energy, they use glycogen stores, ATP, and it needs to replenish all those, and that's going to help burn more calories. So, and we can't actually measure force. If you measure based on your heart rate in a half hour at training at EarthFIT, you might see, okay, I burn 800 to 1,000 calories. In actuality, you're burning more than that because it's not measuring force. It's measuring calories burned based on heart rate. So, a real quick example of excess post-oxygen consumption in EarthFIT training versus cardio. And actually should erase that. Let's say a half hour of cardio, right? So when you start EarthFIT training, instantly it's going to spike. Your heart rate's going to go up. You're going to be burning tons of calories. For steady state cardio for a half hour, it's going to be at the same line. So it's just going to be straight across. If you did maybe some intensity, like where you sprinted, you might see this line spike up, but just steady state cardio is going to stay the same. As soon as you're done exercising cardio-wise, you're going to see it drop right off. As opposed to training at EarthFIT, in this type of training we do, the way we design the programs, your heart rate spikes, and you'll see it goes up and down depending on the exercises that you're doing. And then it stays up, and your body is, after training, trying to consume more oxygen and then replenishing all the energy that you lost, and it's going to continuously burn calories. And studies have shown that you can burn calories from one training session for only a half hour of time up to 30 hours after the training session. So just imagine a half hour of training and then burning 30 hours after calories continuously throughout. So that's burning fat, that's helping with leaning out, toning the muscles, and then with proper nutrition, you're going to see amazing results. That's why you've seen cardio go by the wayside and a program like EarthFIT explode, because people get results not only in the training, but when they leave. So they get more results in less time, they feel better, they have better VO2 max, which means their heart rate is adapted, or their heart is adapted for life in general, so they have more energy and they just feel better. So that's our post on EPOC and EarthFIT training versus steady state cardio or other trainings out there. And this is Ian Hart. I'm glad you joined me. and have a great day.